What's going on, people? Yes, I am Big Gabe. This is Stuck Burrito Entertainment, and I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a very long time. I'm gonna review some motherfucking music. Let's do this. Now, I'm not a professional music critic. I am just a fan of music, hip-hop in particular, and even though I kind of retired from reviewing music, I had to come out of retirement for this special occasion, and that's Slaughterhouse's new album, Welcome to Our House. Now, I know it's common for people to come on these videos and say, oh, I was anticipating this and anticipating that, but no, I truly was on pins and needles waiting for this album to drop. When I first heard the Slaughterhouse was signed to Shady Records, it's like my faith was restored. Like hip-hop got a new lease on life. The track Loud Noises from the Bad Meets Evil EP Held sequel was like just a taste of what we could come to expect. Now, I love Eminem, I love his production style, I never question him as an artist, he is great. But I did have a few concerns. One, you had the Yellow Wolf album that came out last year, and it was a massive disappointment. It was something that was rushed, and it was just a mess. Definitely not something you would expect to hear from Shady Records. Then came the song My Life. Now, I know Hammer Dance was the first single, but I didn't hear that till later. First track I heard was My Life featuring CeeLo, T-Rex, Orange Green. I love CeeLo, and I liked the song, but the thing that concerned me was it sounded just a little too commercial and highly manufactured. I did like the song, and I like the fact that, you know, it really is showing that Slaughterhouse is on its way. Truly, all four MCs deserve this recognition, they deserve this attention, but I was really hoping that the entire album would not sound completely commercial. It would maintain a little bit of underground flavor. And the truth is, this is a great album. I really enjoyed it. It was a great listen, but there are instances where songs do sound a little too overproduced, a little too poppy, a lot of kind of corny hooks, but lyrically, excellent. No problem with the lyrics. The delivery of the lyrics, all of that is on point and is everything I hope for. You see, Slaughterhouse, which consists of Joe Budden, Joe Ortiz, Crooked Eye, and Royce the 5'9", those last two are my absolute favorites. I've been a fan of them for a really long time, and I really think that they are underrated MCs. These guys are crazy, they like to have fun, they like to spit punchlines, they like to have a lot of vulgar wordplay. They're masters at what they do. They are excellent MCs. They are truly what hip-hop needs today, and not stupid-ass whack MCs that spit like 2 words per bar. So the truth is, any beat can complement their style. It's just, I would have preferred if there were more beats from, I don't know, the likes of DJ Premier, more Alchemist. I'll admit, I'm a DJ Premier fanboy. I think every talented MC should work with DJ Premier. But the production on this album is good. There's not a bad song on here. There's just a few songs that I thought were just overproduced. The one thing I will say, and this is quite interesting, is some of these songs sound radio friendly, but the lyrics say otherwise. The first song, which is the second track, entitled Our House, featuring Skylar Grey and Eminem. I gotta say this, Skylar Grey is awesome. My friend referred to her as the female Nate Dogg. She's like on all these rappers' songs. And her voice and the way she sings is just epic. That to me is probably the best track on the album, which is kind of a shame, but it's kind of a trend that's going on. A lot of albums seem to have the best song at the beginning to kind of set the whole thing off. But it kind of sucks because it makes it seem like the album just never lives up to the full potential. Anyway, that's a terrific song. Eminem spits a great verse, every MC comes with it. It's a great way to set off the album. A lot of the tracks sound very hardcore, but a lot of them sound a little too playful. But remember, I like every track on this album. There's not one song I do not like. Another track I like is Throw That, featuring Eminem once again. I didn't really like that song at first, but I'm really warming up to that one. I throw this dick on you, girl. Hammer Dance, I love that song. That, to me, is like the epitome of what Slaughterhouse should sound like. Flip a Bird is another song I really enjoy. At first I got kind of annoyed because you just have this girl saying, flip a bird, flip a bird, flip a bird. But the lyrics on there are so tight and the beat is really cool. I like that one. Rescue Me featuring Skylar Grey again. That's a really epic song. I like that one. That's pretty dope. Good Guy is probably one of my favorite tracks on this album. Now, here's an interesting thing about Good Guy. It's a very heartfelt song. It's a personal song. It's about loss and moving on. And yet, it still sounds like a banger. Every MC is spitting from their heart. They're talking about people who they've lost. But yet, the song is still something I can vibe to. It's a pretty amazing track. Die, which is track number 15. That's a great song. Now, the interesting thing about that song is I usually don't like tracks that start out with a skit, but it has this guy on stage introducing Slaughterhouse because they're the next act. And he's talking about how no MC in the game can really match them in terms of lyrics and style. And I'm like, yup. Then the song kicks in and boom, it's fierce, it's hard, love it. Another song which I really like, and this is on the deluxe edition, it's called The Other Side. It's produced by the Justice League. I dig that song, it's really good. Now some of the weaker songs in my opinion, and again, the weak links are still great. Coffin featuring Busta Rhymes, mostly because Busta Rhymes only appears in the hook. I don't know, I don't really dig the beat, but I love the lyrics. You know, to tell you the truth, I'm looking at the track list and I like every song, but one that kind of sounds a bit lackluster is Asylum featuring Eminem. It's a decent song, kind of simplistic, but it just it doesn't stay with you, it doesn't leave an impression on you. But pretty much every song this would block my head. I can definitely play this album at any given moment. I can, just do things, multitask, and enjoy the album. So pretty much in a nutshell, it's a really great album. Though I will admit, I did hear the mixtape on the house afterwards, and I gotta say, I do like the mixtape a whole lot more. The mixtape is banging. Now that is Slaughterhouse. Hardcore, in your face, no poppy hooks, just ass-kicking hip-hop. The mixtape was supposed to be a warm-up to the album, but I think it's kind of reversed, The album is kind of light in comparison to the mixtape. But still, this is really great music. We should be very happy as hip-hop fans to finally get some good hip-hop. And this is only the beginning of what I hope will be a series of many great albums with Slaughterhouse signed to Shady Records. I think what's going to happen is, hopefully this album is a success. Fans do express their love and opinions and thoughts and concerns. And the members of Slaughterhouse seem to be the type of guys that will listen to their fans. And so, whatever flaws may be on this album, they'll probably improve them in the next. So I'm going to go ahead and give this album a head-bobbing 4 out of 5. It's a highly entertaining album. I really enjoyed it. If you're a fan of hip-hop, you should enjoy this album. It's not going to be life-changing, but it's a whole lot of fun. And these brothers deserve some recognition, and you should definitely cop this album. So here's a question. If you heard the album already, which producers do you think should be on the next Slaughterhouse album? And also, what do you think of Slaughterhouse being signed to Shady Records? Do you think it was a good idea? Do you think it could lead to some really good hip-hop in the future? And I have to ask, who is your favorite MC in this group? Mine is definitely Royce. Love that dude. He's awesome. So hopefully you enjoyed this review. Please subscribe if you haven't. I do movie reviews mostly, but I'm down to talk about music, games, or whatever. Y'all take care and support good music, especially good real hip-hop. What?